Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Thanks for coming out to my crazy live stream. Hopefully everything is working properly. Let me pull the stream up on my phone really quick. I always like to monitor it, make sure it's running and all that good stuff. Maybe I'm a little bit overly paranoid, but yeah, we want to make sure the stream is running with no problems. All right, so how's everyone's day going today? Hope you guys are awesome. I see we got Protune. What's up, buddy? We got Ghost. Hello, hello. Let me make sure this is on live chat so I can see everybody's comments. All right, I think we got her. I think we're pretty much ready to rock and ready to roll. What's up, Derek? Good to see ya. How's your day going? All right, I got the microphone exactly a hang 10 away from my mouth. That's where that's proper microphone placement. Hang 10. That's how you know it's far away. If you do this and it touches your pinky, that's about where you want your condenser microphone to be away from your face. That's proper microphone distancing. All right. I've got like 40 windows open on my my screen here. And one of them is giving me a hard time. There we go. So we're going to go run some showdowns. What's up, Andre? Master, what's going on, buddy? Rising Rush, hello, hello. I think we're probably going to have some openings for the next season, I think. I believe we have a couple people who are stepping away from the game, so we're probably going to have 2 or 3 openings next season. So when I make the next recruitment video, I'll put some rules and regulations and instructions on how to get interviewed. I'll let you guys know how to talk to our recruitment guy on the next crew recruitment video. But yeah, I think we have a couple people who said they're leaving after the season ends, So, unfortunately for me, all I have is this car right here. And I'm pretty sure this is not even upgraded at all, except for like the 3 tunable parts, maybe. I'll have to go look, but I think this is on a live racing setup. What's up, Power Dragon? What's up, George? Andre, good to see ya. Oh, Andre, you're new to the game? Welcome to the game, my friend. It's actually a really fun game. If the game sounds are too loud, let me know. Let me know if I need to turn myself up or if they're okay. Power says, I try to restart this game. What did you do? Oh, you can't get any live races. I don't know. I mean, you basically just have to go to the map and there's a little thing for live racing. I don't know exactly what you have going on, but you should just click on that. And then it should either have real players or sometimes real players and bots. But you don't have live racing on your map, or what is it? I'm not exactly sure what's going on with you, so it's hard to answer that, but to me it sounds like you're saying you don't have live racing on your map. I don't know if they... As far as I know, you're supposed to have live racing available from day one. Oh wait, you've been playing for 7 years and you... I think you need to contact game support. That's weird. Yeah, I would take well, I don't know. I would contact game support and give them a very detailed description of what's going on. It sounds like you've got some sort of weird glitch on your account. I wish I had a better answer for you, but it sounds like a game glitch. Man, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Max the Gamer, what's up, my man? How's your day going? Hope you're doing awesome today. I think I need to be a little bit louder. Hold on a second. There we go. That should probably put my voice up to where I need to be. You get live racing sometimes. Sounds like a game glitch. Yeah, I would contact game support. I think that's the best thing you can do. Max, you're at work. Hope your day at work's going good. ProTune says it disappears off the map if your internet sucks. That's true. If you're not connected to the internet, live racing and stuff like that goes away. Or even if you have like a really short period of time where you disconnect from the internet, it will cut off that stuff. You have to exit the game and come back. So I wonder if maybe you're having internet connection issues. That might be. That's a very good point, buddy. Thanks for mentioning that. But if you have it sometimes and not others, that sounds very logical. One thing I noticed though is if I have an internet outage for even a split second, I have to actually close the game down and open the game back up to get internet back. Like once it loses connection, it doesn't regain connection until you shut the game down and open it again. What's up, Miguel? Hey, Vincent, how's your day going? You're at work. Hopefully your day at work's going well. How fast is my car running? I have a feeling this isn't even upgraded. I got a bad feeling this car is set up for live racing. 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, it's running really slow. I gotta go check the parts. I'll be streaming for about another hour and 45 minutes. Hold on. Let me go check my parts. I think I have this on the live racing setup. Let's go find out. Let's go find out. Hey, Pig. What's up, my man? Glad you're liking that. I actually started another review channel for random products where I'm doing little 2 or 3 minute reviews. Just like, hey, check this out. This product's good. It's bad. It sucks. It's awesome, you know? But yeah, I just started a new one a couple weeks ago. Reviews are kind of fun to do. Oh yeah, I got it set up for live racing. This is actually the slowest car for the Showdown, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me go ahead and set her up properly. Vincent says pass on this one. What, the Showdown? Thing about Showdown though is there's free prizes, right? There's free prizes. Win or lose, you can gain prizes just by racing. So I highly recommend everybody doing Showdowns. All right. We're going to tune her up really quick. We're going to get her close. This won't be a perfect tune, but this should be really close, right? Tuning for the highest EVO points will normally get you about 90% of the way to a perfect tune. So that's the easiest way to tune a car quickly is highest EVO. What year did I start this game? Power? I don't know. I've been playing for going on probably somewhere between 7 and 8 years now. I don't know the exact year, but I've been playing for a long time. But I'll tell you what, the Showdown, you should really do Showdowns even if you have a slow car, because, I mean, there's two, you know, you got your prizes for the trophies, but you also have your prizes for the races. I mean, I try and get at least 100 or 200 races in on every Showdown. That way, I gain a whole bunch of these tokens. I mean, you get a load of blue and green tokens. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in here. And if you don't do the Showdown at all, you're going to miss out. So as long as you have a car, in my opinion, you should come in here and do something. Protein wants to know what's going to come out first, CSR2 or GTA 6. I have no idea. I'm not even sure if CSR2 is ready yet. I mean, that should be coming out sometime in the next several months, I guess. GTA 6, yeah, I don't know. But that'll be coming out eventually. Alright, my car should be doing much better. Even though it's the slowest car for Showdown, it'll be doing better now. Yeah, this is the newest Showdown. Power, you like the Christmas lights in the garage? I hope they change it back. Me personally, I don't like it. It looks weird, but some people do like it. Eric says, is your roommate? Yeah, she broke her foot. She fell down the stairs and broke her foot, so. It's not, luckily, it's nothing's like torn or whatever. They just put a boot on her foot and, she'll be wearing a boot for the next, like, 6 weeks, I think, but could have been a lot worse, you know? Andre says 7.7. 7.7 is not that fast anymore, honestly. I mean, we got cars doing 6.4s now, so this is really what I would consider when it comes to fastest across the finish line, this is just a average car these days, honestly. But if you got something like the Honda Indy truck, leveled up and maxed out, that thing will run 6.4s. But these days, like, a lot of the cars are running in like the 6.8, 6.9, 7.0, so anything under 7.0 is a little on the slow side these days, unfortunately. Imagine having a car that did that kind of speed in real life. That would be nuts right there. That would be complete nuts. I don't think I'd want to ride in it, to tell you the truth. That might be just a little bit much. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You'd probably get like you'd probably die from the G-forces. Power, you out of here. Have a great day, buddy. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, so Ye's HD7. Unfortunately, when you get those add-on events, they only give you those crates for, I don't know if it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or something, but the free crates on the Tuner Pit events have a time limit on them. I can't remember how long it is, but eventually they do disappear. And at that point, you would almost have to spend your bronze keys on parts, right? as long as you haven't made the car a purple star yet, you can go in there and spend your bronze keys to get parts for that. But unfortunately, they put a timer on those. It used to be those free crates would stay until you finished the event or till the event ended, but eventually they changed it. Personally, I wish they would have left it the way it was. Oh yeah, 50,000 smackaroos, ba-bam. Protoon got it up to 3 stars and ran out of green tokens. That's the problem with the add-on tuners events, right? It's kind of designed to end before you can max out the cars. It's basically designed to make you want to spend money. So bottom line is, when a tuner's pit event comes out, I expect to be able to get to 5 golden stars, but I don't expect to be able to get to purple stars. That's how I look at it nowadays. It's kind of a crazy deal how they have it set up these days. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, you gotta spend some money, that's the thing. They want you to spend some money. 3, 2, 1, go. But that's one of the reasons you see that I have so many bronze keys, right? I probably should open some bronze crates occasionally just to get some parts stocked up, but thing is, for about 20,000 bronze keys, here, I'll kind of give you a good idea of what you can do. I mean, I haven't finished most of the tuners events personally, right? I very rarely ever finish the tuners events. Like my Corvette, I never did the event for it. The Lexus, I never did the event for it. Like a lot of them, I never even did the event because I was focusing on getting my tuners cars gone. But if you go into rare imports here, whatever car you're currently in, so go to the car you want to get parts for. If this ever goes into here or not. Hello? Donna, did you put a blindfold over my game character because I can't see anything? Donna! Why is it so dark, Donna? You know, oh, there we go. But if you go over to the part that says, where it says parts, whatever car you're currently in, you can open crates for that car with your bronze keys as long as the car has golden stars. The minute you turn that to a purple star car, those turn into paid crates that you have to buy with real money. So if you got bronze keys saved up, you can always get parts from here if you need them. But yeah, those free crates only stay for so long and then they disappear, so. But one thing you always want to do is collect your free stuff every day. Like, I'm not planning on putting any more parts into my M5, so I'm not even going to bother to open that free crate because why bother? Why push the button if I don't have to? I can just be lazy and not push the button. You know what I'm saying? Is that lazy or what? Is that super lazy or... I mean, I'm not going to use it, so at least not at the moment. But yeah, I mean, after Elite Tuner is in, right, it took me like 6 months to, once I got through the Elite Tuners events and I got the Mark IV Supra, it seriously took me 6 months to get enough tokens to get the Supra to 5 purple stars. But ever since that, every time there's a new Elite Tuners event and I put the tokens into the car, I've only been able to get it up to 5 golden stars, so it's a crazy deal. Oh, let me go erase this really quick. Let me go do a race here. Yeah, discount crates only last for so long as well. That's one thing is like the tuners event, you get a time limit on everything, right? The discounts only last for I think 2 weeks. The free crates only last for, I don't know if it's 2 weeks or 4 weeks, but they last for a couple of weeks and then they're gone. It's crazy. I'll just do the one race for now. What's the worst Prestige Cup car from 2024? I suppose, I don't know, buddy. Pretty much most of them. What was the worst one? Man, I don't know. I don't have that kind of memory. I can't even tell you what last season's Prestige Cup car was. I have a horrible memory. Like, I don't even know. I have no idea, but there's always a lot of really bad ones. I mean, there's so many times where it's just like, I don't want to put my parts into this car. Joshua says the Bentley Continental. That is a pretty crappy car. Yes, yeah, that's a bummer, man. He finished before his he finished the event before he maxed out the Supra. That's the thing. You want to get enough stuff, enough parts before maxing it or making it purple stars. What's up, Jedi? I'm pretty sure I put out a video about that. I can't remember when, but a while back I did put out a video about that because I think there's a lot of people who make that mistake, unfortunately. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I kind of miss back in the day, they would just leave it all running until the event ended. That's the way it should be. Hey, Vladimir. You know, the Urus SE is actually a good live racing car. I think it's the SE. One of the Urus is a good live racer. I can't remember which one. I think it's the SE, but one of them is great at live racing. The other one sucks. Maybe it's the Performante. Which one's good at live racing? Does anybody remember? One of them is very good at live racing. Yes, as I learned from my mistake and I maxed the Mustang GT totally. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like I did as well on that one. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look. I don't even know. Maybe I'm having a brain fart, but I feel like I upgraded that one too and was disappointed with it. I mean, it's an okay car depending on what you're trying to do with it. It's fast. You know, it's got some things going for it. It's just kind of disappointing compared to most of the other Elite Tuners cars. Murat, what's up, buddy? He says, you are a top player because you have in-app money and keys. I'm not sure what you mean by that exactly, but welcome to the live stream. Eric says he's stuck on the last 2 Horizon races. Alright, so if you're stuck on something in this game, unfortunately it all boils down to, do you have enough parts on the car? Do you have the car tuned well? And are you shifting it properly? So one of those 3 things has got to be what's holding you back, if not all 3 of those things. Normally it's the fact that you don't have enough parts, you know what I mean? Rat says, I don't have enough money. So one thing about this game is it's pretty much designed to make you use all of your resources as you get them, right? You got to be really stingy with your resources in order to get a bunch of money. I mean, I've been playing this game for going on 8 years now, I think, and when I first started playing, the first probably 2 or 3 years, I mean, I was always broke, right? I was always getting a car, upgrading it, get a car, upgrade it, get a car, upgrade it. Had to do all the Legends, had to do all the Tempest stuff, had to do this, all that, all this thing. Then the Elite Tuners came out, but it's to the point now where I really only have to upgrade the Prestige Cup car every season, so generally that's the only thing I upgraded, right? So if I'm only upgrading one car per season and I play a decent amount, I'm going to make more money, so it's slowly going to accumulate over the years. Why didn't I make a video about the Lamborghini Terminari? I'm pretty sure I have a video about that. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm pretty sure that's a old car from an old rerun event, so I'm 98% sure I have a video on that car already. Why do you say it's a scam for Lamborghini parts? Lamborghini parts are actually really easy to get in this game, so why do you what's a scam? I'm confused. Oh, Vladimir says that car is a bit of a scam. I don't know. I don't really remember much about that car, but I'm pretty sure that's a car that came out a while ago. I think that's a rerun event. Hey Dark, he says, as a Ferrari fan, I feel gutted that NM prefers Lamborghini. Personally, I don't feel like they really prefer either one. I mean, there's a lot of bad Lamborghinis in this game. There's a lot of bad Ferraris in this game. I mean, not all of them are good. Okay, JC says the Performante. That's the one with the good live racing setup. Alright, yours Performante, if I could speak, is the good live racer. Yeah, that's right. The SE sucks. The Performante live races. That's how it works. Thank you, thank you. Now, when it comes to Ferraris, I like the old Ferraris. Old school ones. I don't really like the looks of most new Ferraris, but man, I love the old ones. Like the old F40, the F50s. Those were awesome looking cars. Cool Burn, what's up, my man? The old Testarossa, that was cool. I don't know why, but I love the old school Ferraris. They're just some of the coolest looking cars ever made. But when it comes to like newer cars, I prefer the look of a Lamborghini over pretty much anything. I don't know why. I love the way like the Bentley Chirons look. I love the way Lamborghini Huracans look and the Aventadors and stuff like that. The Sesto. But I don't know. I've never been much of a fan of McLarens. I'm not really sure why. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't know. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. Like, if you gave me a McLaren, I'd be like, heck yeah. I just prefer the look of certain things over others, I guess. But, you know, everybody's to each their own. Everybody's got their own thing going on. JP says, 430 Scud is a beautiful car. Oh yeah, the Enzo, that's a cool one. The Enzo, that's a newer car, I think, isn't it? Kinda? I don't know, but I like the Enzo. I don't know what year those came out, but Enzos are cool as heck. They're different. They're weird in a good way. They're weird in a good way. Bugatti Chiron. Did I say Bentley? The Bugatti Chiron's awesome. If I said Bentley Chiron, that's that was not quite what I meant to say, but you know. Enzo's from the 2000s. Gotcha. I like the Enzo. That's a cool Ferrari. I don't really prefer the look of the F12. I know there's another newer Ferrari that I like a lot too. I think the F12 is probably their most like popular new Ferrari, but I don't know. Not my thing. But yeah, I love the F40. I think the old F40 is probably my favorite Ferrari that's ever existed. Probably one of my favorite cars that's ever existed, honestly. The F40 and the Testarossa were just awesome. Love them both. I can't believe how good I'm doing with this slow car. How many trophies do I have? Oh, I'm only up to 1,000, okay. Pretty soon here, I'm probably going to start losing all the races. Ah, so you don't think it's fast. Yeah, so one thing about cars though, I don't really remember much about that car, but there's a lot of things to look at. You got to look at the top speed, the acceleration. Does it beat the dyno time? Does it have a live racing setup? There's a lot of things to look at. Now, I don't really remember anything about that car, so I don't know if it had any of those things going for it or not, but I don't remember anything about that car really standing out to me other than it looked really good, but more than likely I have a video for it. I would have to go watch my own video to refresh my memory on that car, but yeah, I don't remember it being a great car. But one thing about this game, I mean, there's probably 1,500 plus cars in the game right now, and only so many of those are actually really good, right? That's the problem with this game. A lot of cars that look awesome aren't always awesome. Anything special about the SF90? Not that I can remember. I know I should have a video about the SF90, but I don't really... Nothing really stands out that I can think of about the SF90. I mean, most cars, if you go to the YouTube and just type in Danny Lightning and the name of the car, if I have a video for it, it should pop right up. But the problem is my memory is terrible, so trying to remember, like most of the cars, you know, I figure it out, I do a shift pattern video, and most of those cars I don't ever drive again or don't drive again for a year or two or something, so normally I got to go watch my own video to refresh my memory on some of these cars, because unless you got one of those crazy photographic memories, it's really hard to remember what 1,500 cars do, you know what I mean? There are certain ones that stand out, and then there's just the rest of the cars that fall down into the back of my memory somewhere and get forgotten. There's just so many cars in the game. I wonder how many cars were in this game when I first started. But I do remember like the Sesto Elemento was probably like the second or third fastest car in the game when I started. Now it's like way down the list. It's not even close to being the fastest, so a lot's changed over the years, like a lot. It's redonkulous how much has changed. Andre, unfortunately, most of the cars you get out of keys are going to be lousy, right? So generally, for my silver keys, right, I stopped spending. Once I could, like, I mean, when I first started the game, I had to spend my silver keys to get a bunch of cars and stuff like that. And then eventually I noticed, hey, you know, I just keep getting the same crappy things over and over and over and over. So around that time, that's when I said, okay, I'm going to stop spending my keys for a couple of months and I'm just going to save them. And I think I saved up about 3,000 silver keys. It probably did take me 2 or 3 months to do that. I can't really remember exactly how long, but I think I saved about 3,000 keys. That's just going from memory. It might have been 2,000, it could have been 4,000, but I think it was around 3,000. So after a couple months of saving, I never struggled to get the Prestige Cup car. Now the thing is, generally if there's a featured car in the silver crate, that's going to be your Prestige Cup car. And you know, what I would do now is if I don't have it, I'm going to pull till I get the Prestige Cup car, they're going to stop. because 90% of the times when I open a crate, it's going to be junk. So the only time I go for a car out of the silver crates is when there's that featured car. And as soon as I get one, I would stop pulling if my goal is to keep saving as many keys up as possible. That will really make your life better in this game, because you don't want to be out of keys all the time. I mean, back in the day, I was always broke constantly. Always out of keys, always out of game cash. But eventually I was just like, all right, it's time to start saving. And I mean, you gotta get to the right point in the game to where you can do that. But once you can, that's one of the best things you'll ever do. But I wouldn't open keys, I wouldn't open crates just to open crates. Dark, what about the bird poop, man? I don't think we have birds in this game. Eric, how you doing today? How many garages do I have? I don't know. I think I'm somewhere in the 60 to 70 range on garages. I don't know the exact number, but I think I'm probably close to having 70-ish. But there's probably a few cars that I have duplicates of that I need to go in there and find and strip. Jedi! It was pretty good, man. I hope your holiday was awesome. Yeah, I should be able to do a shift pattern video on the M4. I think my content account just got updated, so I should be able to make a video on a maxed out M4. So sometime within the next couple of days. What's today? Friday? Today's what? Friday, right? Yeah, as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna log on to that and work on that car. So sometime within the next couple of days, I will have a video up for that. Dark wanted to make a joke. I'd be more worried about Donna poop than bird poop. Eric, as far as I know, the PETA crates were always bronze keys. I don't remember ever having silver key crates in there. I mean, I could be wrong. That might have been something they did for a very short period of time, but generally, the only time I ever remember any silver key crates is on the very first screen. But yeah, I don't remember the PETA crates having silver. Does anybody else remember that? I mean, I got a bad memory, so it's a very good possibility. It could have been that way, but not that I can recall. Miguel wants to know, how can we sell purple star cars? You can't. I think if you get a duplicate purple star car, the second it rolls into your garage, I believe it gives you the option to strip or sell the car. But if you don't do it right then and there, you're stuck with it, right? So when it comes in, it says, would you like to strip this car, yes or no? And if you click no, at that point, you'll never be able to strip or sell that car ever again, and you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. So purple star cars are the rarest of the rare and the bestest of the bestest, I guess. I mean, maybe not. Some of them really suck, but they don't allow you to strip the purple star cars. So if you happen to have two of the same purple star car, you just gotta keep it, unfortunately. Honestly, they should allow us to strip anything we want. But yeah, I think I've got two purple star Viper snake skins. I mean, what am I gonna do with that? That car sucks. Now I got two really crappy purple star cars, and I don't even want one of them. Vladimir says they're working on a roulette system for the silver keys. Yeah, I think Max the Gamer has that on his account. I haven't seen it yet, but I think he's got some videos about it. It looks pretty interesting, honestly. Max put out a really good video on that shift spin or set spin or whatever it's called. But it looks like it's almost worth it for the silver keys, but not so much for the gold keys. Vincent says, let me see if I have a car for this showdown. Yeah, if you have something, I mean, you might as well run it. Even if your car is slow, just run it, gain some points, right? Hey, Pocky, what's up, man? How's your day going? Vlad says, not if you pay for premium race pass. They hand out top 100 cars like candy. I don't know. I mean, just because there's something in a race pass doesn't necessarily mean it's good, though. Like, this race pass is okay. I mean, sometimes there's some awesome cars in the race pass, but... Right? I mean, this race pass right here is just kind of like a so-so one, you know? It's not always good. I mean, even some of the cars you win from event prizes or buy with real money, not all of those are good either. Jedi said, I watched it yesterday. Oh, God dang it, Miguel. You got a whole bunch of... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you're stuck with those horrible ACS8s. Oh, no, Miguel. That's awful. I'm sorry those things are infecting your garage. Ugh. Yeah, those are terrible cars. Those are terrible cars. But yeah, I wish you could sell those horrible things. You know, maybe we should all contact game support and be like, hey, please let us strip our purple star cars if we have duplicates, because there's no point in having more than one of a car. I mean, there may be like a very small handful of cars in the game that are worth having more than one of, but honestly, most of them are not worth it. Alright, so I'm not really sure why I came back to my garage or how I got here, but here I am. Alright, so somebody wanted to know, how many garages do I have? Let's find out. Let's find out. Gosh dang, I got 85? Alright, so why do I have this Abarth 500? I stripped this. Ooh. I stripped that car. I hope I didn't strip something else by mistake, but I already stripped this a couple weeks ago. Either it stripped the wrong car or this came back. I hope I didn't strip something good, because I don't know. I kind of like it in this blue color though. Let me try and strip this again. Let me get rid of that thing. Goodbye, little car. Rising as 134. That's too many. That's way too many. That would be awful to have to have that many. Thank gosh they gave us the new search feature. That's actually really nice. You know, let me try something. Oops, wrong button. I want this right here. Yeah, so I've got 2 of these horrible Viper snake skins. This one looks like it must have been upgraded at some point. Let's go to this one. But yeah, it would be really nice if they would allow you to strip these. I don't know why you can't, honestly. Rising says, yeah, because swapping sucks. What are you doing? I'm trying to strip a car, Jess. That's what I'm doing. What does it look like I'm doing, Jess? I won't regret it. I got 2 of these pieces of crap. You know what I mean? Darn you, Jess. Sometimes I get mad at Jess because now I'm stuck with this turd taco of a car. But yeah, I don't know why they don't let us strip the duplicate stage Purple Star cars, because there's a lot of junkers out there, that's for sure. I wish I would I wish I would have never collected that car. I probably could have not collected it, but I did, and then now I'm stuck with it, so that's a big old bummer. That is a big old bummer, and I made a big mistake by even thinking about collecting that horrible car. Alright. Let's go do some live racing with something. We're gonna go find a weird car to live race with. I'm gonna look for something I haven't raced in a while that I know is decent or good. That's not upgraded, or I would choose that. You know what? We're gonna go live race this 911 RWB. I've got it maxed out. Now, last I remembered, for some weird reason, this car was doing great at live racing once you max it. I mean, it was doing good. It wasn't doing great, but it was doing good. Most cars, once you max them, suck at live racing, but let's go see if this is still performing well for live at a maxed out level. So I got it at a 7.740. So I guess it should be around the 7.8 lobby. Let's find out if this thing is good or terrible for live. But there was a time where, for some crazy reason, this car was winning almost every live race, and it wasn't good until I maxed it out. I mean, most cars are way better on low upgrades for live racing, right? The majority of cars, once you max them out or get them highly upgraded, they don't live race well. So it'll be interesting to see if that was like a weird glitch I was having, or if it's still like that. I hope it's still like that. But yeah, I mean, there was a couple months where I was live racing this particular car all the time maxed out, and it was just killing everybody. Let's see what it does. Joanne's stuck with some BMWs and can't strip them. That sucks, my man. That sucks. Look at all those F1s. I must say F5s. Look at all those F1s. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Rising says the Purple Star runs 6.7s. Purple Star what, my friend? I'm not sure which one thing you're referring to, but 6.7s are a pretty good time. That's a pretty fast car, actually, at 6.7. Joanne, how's your day going, man? Yeah, I don't ever save my junk cars because it sucks having a million garages. Oops, that was a bad shift. It'll take me a minute. Well, hey, so far so good. It'll take me a minute to get down the shift pattern for this car. So I ran an 8.0 exactly. You don't see that too often. Master, I don't think I'm in the Hypermax, my friend. I don't think this car goes into the Hypermax. Turbo Sharks. I will say I do like the way the McLaren 720S looks a lot. Alright, why is everybody busy? I'm trying to live. That's the one thing I hate about live racing, is sometimes it takes like 3 hours just to run a tank of gas because everybody's always busy. Joanne says, nice paint job on your Porsche. Thanks, my friend. Uh-oh. Connection failed. Now don't tell me my... Oh, there we go. The game's all freezy and messed up. What's going on here? I'm having problems just like moving through the cars. The game's up. Stevie is going to race me now in the 720S. Hey Keith, how you doing today? Good to see ya. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was kind of a close race. Sherry, I'm doing good. How about yourself? Nice to see ya. Oh, should you strip the 4C or sell it? If you've got more than one, strip it. If not, keep it. But generally, if you sell a car, you get next to nothing. If you strip a car, you're at least going to get some parts back. So generally, I would strip everything. I wouldn't sell cars because you get nothing for selling it. But I would rather strip it and get some parts. Yeah, like Vlad said, grind regulation races. It's super boring, but the Tier 5 Pro regulation race, if you do that for an hour, you can make about 1 million game cash. Oh, who won? That was a good race. Oh, that was a really good race. I mean, I absolutely hate spamming those regulation races, but the first probably, I don't even know how long, the first like several months I played this game, I would spend about an hour a day just doing regulation races, so I would make about 1 million game cash a day. I don't have the patience to do that or the time to do that right now, but it was great for a while. No! Alright, that ran slow. I gotta remember how to drive this car. I was thinking it does second, third nitrous, but it must not because it must. I think this one must have a very standard shift pattern. Nitrous on third. He's racing me again. Alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drive it like normal and do nitrous on third gear. I think that's what makes this one run the fastest. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third nitrous. I believe that's how you drive this one. And we got him. Yep, 7.7. That ran a little bit better right there. Good race. But yeah, I mean, you could probably make about, man, I bet you can make about 14 million game cash per season just doing regulation races. Then if you're doing like live racing and showdowns and everything else on top of it, I mean, that's more money coming in. Now, the reason we recommend the regulation races is you're guaranteed to win every race as long as you got a car that's capable. I mean, you're definitely going to win more by, you're definitely going to get... Hold on a second. Oh, good one, good one. I lost! It's way more fun to live race or run showdowns, but you're not guaranteed to win every live race. You're not guaranteed to win every showdown, but when it comes to the horrible regulation races, you're going to win every one. No matter how bored you are or how tedious it is. 3, 2, 1, go. But even though it's crazy boring, even though it's super crazy, dang it, you will guarantee to win every race. Alright, I'm done racing this guy. He keeps beating me. So I don't know, this card seems okay, right? It's not as good as what I remember, but it seems like it's doing okay. Wow, look at all these people in here. Alright, we're gonna race gens, win, lose. Alright. Alright, we got a Velar. That car will destroy me. So if Gens has that set up well, I do not expect to win this race. 3, 2, 1, go. Plus, I got a kickback. I don't think you want that on this car. Yeah, this car is not going to be the world's greatest live racer. I got a bad run, but yeah. It's kind of funny, but the game will be like, yeah, this car is worth like $3 billion, but if you sell it, we'll give you like $3. That's basically the equivalent to it, right? Yeah, this $3 billion car, how about you sell it to us for 3 game cash? And you're like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Racer has refused. I don't understand why they can't give you like a couple million or something if the car is worth a lot, but it is what it is. Hey, cool. We got free Palestine. Showdown matchmaking is slow for you today. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I guess I could take that a couple of different ways, but I do like this car. It doesn't seem to be performing as good as it did last time I drove it when it came to live, so I think that might have just been a fluke or things have changed over the years, but Eric says regulations are a pain because every time you have to go back to the garage. Yeah, I've never understood why they don't have a re-race or next race or even a just back to the map button. But yeah, you got to go back to the garage every time, and that definitely sucks. It sucks terribly. I don't know why they do that. Vladimir said, what now? What about your internet connection? Yeah. That's not quite the comment I expected to read. Your RP has been slow. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know, I mean, I've never really had a problem with showdowns unless I lost a lot of races. Normally, if you start losing, your cars pretty much hit the wall, meaning the game's kind of intentionally matching you against people it knows you're not going to win against. I think after you get so many wins, the game does that to you. I don't know why, but at that point, it's time to just take a break and come back several hours later or come back tomorrow. But it seems like it resets every so often. But yeah, you get so many wins in a row, and then all of a sudden the game's like, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna make you lose from now on. But if you come back like 6 or 8 hours later, you can progress a little bit more, and then you hit the wall, you know. So some people will seriously come back and just do like 1 race an hour, 2 races an hour on Showdown. Or some people will come in and run a tank of gas on Showdown, then they'll leave and they'll come back 5, 6, 7 hours later, run another tank of gas, come back later, yada, 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 yada. Showdown's always a pain in the butt. Yeah, you can either watch ads when your gas runs out. You can either watch advertisements to get more gas, or you can spend your gold to get more gas. Honestly, I don't recommend spending your gold. Watch the ads. I mean, it's boring, but the only reason I use gold to refill my gas is because I'm live streaming, and I'm not going to make you guys watch the ads. But when I'm not live, every single time I watch the ads to fill my gas tank up, because it's just it's a waste of gold. I'd rather spend 5 minutes, you know, to get 30 pips of gas or whatever. Hey Jaden, how's it going, my friend? Jaden says, I'm new to CSR, got any tips? Alright, so if you go to my channel and you scroll down, you will see my playlist, right? The playlist covers tuning your cars for different things, how to drive different cars, how this works, how that works. We got the new player's guide, we got pretty much everything. But a lot of people are always in a big rush in this game, right? Don't be in a big rush. Take it slow. Don't worry too much about getting through the storyline races quickly or anything like that. Just play things at your own pace slowly. Once you get in a rush, you make a lot of mistakes. You do a lot of things wrong. You end up losing some of the boss cars. And one thing you do want to know, though, is none of the boss cars are really that good. A lot of people, like, I got to win the boss cars. Then they put a bunch of parts into them, and they think they're going to have this great car and find out it's actually pretty terrible. So, like, I'm not even sure, like, if I were to restart the game right now, I mean, I would do the Tempest races, but I would not put it on my top priority list. I would just slowly run that as I got cars that were fast enough, and I would just kind of put it on the back burner. The bad news is it shows that I might currently be offline, so that's not good, but there's a lot to this game. I mean, you could write a book about CSR2 racing. You would think it was just a simple drag racing game, but there's actually so much to it, it's insane. This game's nuts when it comes to the amount of things you need to learn or know, especially if you're trying to set up a car for live racing or something. That's a whole art in itself, but Master, yeah, good swaps, buddy. Why does it say that I'm offline? That's not a good sign. That normally means that I've disconnected or something. And I hope I'm not losing my progress here. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know about you guys, but I've been noticing that it does this to me kind of a lot lately. So the question is, am I still offline? It looks like it's back to normal. A lot of the times it doesn't go back to normal though. Sometimes it does. A lot of times it doesn't. You have to shut the game down and restart it. Ahmed, so what do you mean by for the launch control is any better than the normal auto launch? I mean, here's the deal, right? A lot of the regular little daily events and stuff have an auto launch, but when you get into showdowns and live racing, you have to use manual launch, right? Once you get into certain types of races, they make you launch the car manually. When you're playing against other players live, you have to press the button. There's no switching to automatic launch for live racing and showdowns. But of course, I mean, if you got the manual launch, it's going to be a lot harder, right? If you're doing auto launch, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a great launch every single time. So You're almost always guaranteed to run faster on auto launch versus manual. Ah, that's the second time we've had this question. Oops, what's up, buddy? No, you cannot strip a purple star car. Like, if you have two of the same purple star car, like if you get a duplicate purple star, when that car rolls into your garage, I think it gives you the option to strip it as you're obtaining the car. But if you say no, at that point, you've already taken possession of the car, and you will not be able to ever strip that car again. So you're stuck with it. So if you don't strip it as it's being delivered to you, you'll never be able to get rid of that purple star car. Like, I really wish they would allow us to strip the purple star cars, because I got a couple of them that I don't like. Right? Not even that I don't like, it's that I have more than one. Like, there's a couple of duplicate cars. And I mean, having duplicates really just takes up extra garage space. And I'd rather not have 94 different garages. Jaden says, I got the green Lamborghini. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that's a great car, to be honest with you. I probably have a video about that car. I don't remember that being super good. But that's the thing. I mean, if you're a new player, like if you just kind of started, getting 7 million game cash to upgrade a tier 5 car is pretty much out of reach. So as a new player, it felt like it would take me forever to get enough game cash to upgrade cars. But the thing is, once you do get some higher level cars, you know, eventually it'll be a lot easier to get the game cash because they make more. If you're racing with tier 1 and tier 2 cars, you get a very, very small amount of game cash per win. But if you're racing with like a tier 5 car, you're going to get the most game cash possible per win, which is around like 12, 13, 14,000. That makes life a lot easier. But yeah, as a new player, it's really hard to make enough to upgrade the high tier cars. Do I do giveaways? No. I'm not sponsored by the game or anything, so I can't give stuff out, unfortunately. Oh crap, I got a bad launch. I think this game only sponsored like 2 YouTubers, and neither one of them are making videos anymore. But Vincent, yeah, unfortunately, you're probably stuck with it then, unfortunately. Normally when you get one, if it's a duplicate, it'll say, hey, you've got 2 of these. Do you want to strip it? You can click yes or no, but... yeah. I really wish we could get rid of some of those. I got 2 or 3 purple star cars that I don't want. I mean, you should always keep one of everything. You just want to only strip the duplicates. Combative sword. Alright, he's in the Countach LPI 800-4. If I remember correctly, that car has a kind of decent live racing setup. I think so, at least. Oh, he got me. He got me. Yeah, this Porsche is doing okay. I mean, it's not great, but most of the time, live racing a maxed out car isn't the best. It's not doing horrible, but it's not doing good either. Why is it crapping out on me? Piece of junk. Alright. I'm having some bad launches on this car. That's the problem with it. I'm angry with you, Porsche 911 RWB. Hold on, let me beat this guy. I gotta concentrate on my launch and then I'll kick his butt. I will get you this time, combative sword. It says win-lose, but he's not actually swapping, if you'll notice. Some people don't, unfortunately. There we go. We should get him this time. I didn't mess up my launch that time, so yeah. What's the best car I got? Oh man, best car I've got. I don't know, I've got so many good cars that I like. It's kind of hard to... I mean, it really depends on how you're looking at it as well. I mean, the fastest car I have is the Honda Indy truck, which is the fastest car in the game, but I don't have it maxed out. I don't have all the parts for it, so that one would be the fastest. I mean, there's a lot of variables, but... maybe I should go pick a car that's actually good at live racing. We've only got like 10 more minutes left on the live stream, guys and gals. I mean, this Porsche is doing okay for what it is. It's not great, but it's doing okay. Here, let me go pick something else. Let's go get a good live racing car. Pro-tune, yeah, I mean, you can only get so far on the Showdown, then the car puts you to the wall, I like to call it. Now, you know what? I don't really like the way the F12 looks, but I like the F12 TDF. Those little extra like things on there make it look cool. All right, let me... oh, it still says I'm offline. You know what? I'm going to restart the game because I still have the offline symbol. So, well, now it's gone. Hold on, I'm going to restart it anyways. Hopefully I didn't lose any progress there, but... Alright, so respect points is what you get every time you win a race. You get respect points. If you win a showdown, or if you win a live race, those are the two things that pay the most respect points for regular racing. But the better the car, like the higher the tier car, the more respect points you win as well. So there's a lot of variables there, but live racing with a good tier 5 car or showdown with a good tier 5 car, plus doing the Prestige Cup every season and all the little daily races, you'll easily earn 1 million plus respect points every season. But generally, you know, the Prestige Cup and the daily races, if you're able to do that, I mean, that's 800,000 respect points right there just for the daily races in the Prestige Cup. And then if you throw some live racing and showdowns on top of it, you can easily hit like 1.2, 1.4 million without really having to try too hard. Now, if you want to get like 2 million plus every season, then you got to spend a lot of extra time, you know, live racing or doing showdowns or running the paid events to get the extra stuff, but never upgraded that. Alright, I'm going to look for something fun to live race for the last couple of minutes. Which Supra is that? Is that my... oh yeah, let's grab the Mark IV Supra. Mark Bass, what's up, my man? But, you know, normally every season I probably make like somewhere between 1.2 and 1.5 million respect points. Now, if I had more time to spend, I could easily get much higher than that, but running like 4 YouTube channels, I spend more time doing stuff for the YouTube channels than I actually get to do playing these days, it feels like. Vladimir says the key to Showdown is to not care about winning. Yeah, I mean, if you're just doing Showdown for the prizes, then yes, that's a very good way to look at it. I mean, you do want to win because winning gets you respect points and game cash, but you also got to look at it this way. Just running X amount of races will give you extra points on the Showdown as well. Not points, but prizes. All right, let's race this guy. Oh, I thought that said Phil Collins for a second. That's not Phil Collins. ProTune says I make 700,000 to 800,000. I mean, that's a good enough score to get you in the most milestone prize crew, so it's not a bad score, right? I mean, if you can make 700,000 every season, you should be able to join a milestone prize crew. If you're making less than that, though, it's going to be really hard. All right. Jamie Daka. But one thing about this game, though, is it takes a long time. I mean, the first couple months I played went really, really, really slow. You know, after like 4 months, I was, hey, I'm kind of getting a nice collection of stuff. After like 6 months, I was like, oh, wow, I got a lot of stuff, you know. After about a year, I was like, ooh, I got all kinds of really nice stuff now. So it's not really it's not a fast process to do well or acquire a lot of stuff in this game unless you're spending a bunch of money. So you kind of got to just play it, enjoy it. Don't worry too much about trying to progress too quickly. But yeah, I was off to such a slow start. I was like, man, I don't know. I really like this game, but I don't feel like I'm ever going to get anywhere on it. But after a few months, that it changed. But yeah, first couple months were really slow. All right, I should be able to beat this pink Porsche. Oh yeah, I think we got it. Oh, did I slow down too much? Ooh, I almost slowed down too much on that one. That was close. I forgot to look at my dyno time, but I'm probably in the 12. I'm probably in the 12-4 lobby right now, so. Vladimir says, even if you do spend money, you only get to move about 25% faster at most. I don't know. I think it depends on how much money you spend. I mean, there are people who will dump several $100s a week on this game, or even there's even some people who dump a few $1,000s a month on this game. I would assume if you're one of those people that spends like $500 or $1,200 a month, more than likely you can move pretty fast in the game. Ah, crap, it didn't launch. I hit the launch button and nothing happened. Am I still gonna win? Ooh, I got him. I thought I was gonna lose that. Mod says, hopefully, dude, thanks for the update. Sure. Hector, hello, good to see ya. Oh, we got Skies. Skies, unfortunately, you're coming right towards the end of the stream here, so I don't know what lobby I'm in, but probably 12.4, I think. 12.2, 12.4, something like that. Yeah, we only got like 5 more minutes left, so. But yeah, if I have time, either tonight or tomorrow, I'll try and start working on that BMW. So hopefully Sunday. My goal is to get a video for that out by Sunday, if not sooner. Oh crap, it's a regular F12. So if he doesn't have that down tuned, he has no chance of beating me whatsoever. 3, 2, 1, go. If he has it down tuned, then he'll probably stomp me. I mean, that is a car you can down tune. Here, I'm going to let him win because he's probably struggling to get win, so I'll be nice and give him a win. Jaden says, where was that vid again of the tuning? Alright, so if you're looking for my tuning playlist, there's going to be several videos on tuning on there because there's tuning for top speed, tuning for acceleration, tuning for live racing, tuning to finish the cross the finish line fast. I mean, I have a whole playlist that has different tuning videos on it. So if you go to my channel and scroll down, you'll see my playlist, and then you can kind of sort through the playlist, but you should find the tuning playlist. There's probably like 4 or 5 different videos on there for how to tune for different stuff, but Jaden, you have a good day as well. Thank you. Yeah, the free M4, it's actually a pretty cool car. Now, on my personal account, I've got it up to 5 golden stars, and it's been winning probably 80 to 90% of the live races. It's a really good live racer. I haven't messed with the maxed out one on the content account. It just got updated, so now I have access to the fully maxed out one. So probably today or tomorrow I'm going to get working on that video. But my goal is to get that out by Sunday. Maybe even tomorrow. If there's nothing else that I need to make a video about tomorrow, I might even get it done tomorrow. It just depends. Three, 2, 1. But so much stuff just pops up on this game randomly. It's like, wow, there's another thing to make a video about. But yeah, tomorrow or Sunday, I should have that video out. Ahmed says, what's your live stream time? All right, so normally on Fridays at 11:30 Eastern time, I stream, and then on Sundays at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, I stream. I don't know what time that is for you, but you can always look up the Eastern time zone and then kind of figure it out. But according to YouTube, those are good times for me to be streaming because it tells you like when most of your viewers are on and active and yada yada yada. How accurate that is, I don't know, but now this car has the, oh, it's one of the Helena Hitman. This car will stomp me. I guarantee you he's got a crazy setup on that thing. That car will probably just eat my car into little teeny tiny pieces. So I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice slow run here. I think I'm out of gas anyway, so. You're in GMT? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the difference is, but you can always look up like current Eastern time and then figure out the difference. Miguel, yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday for sure. See you on Sunday for sure. I'm out of gas. Our stream time is just about up for the day anyway, so. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for a 2-hour live racing live stream. Yeah, usually I just do about an hour and a half on Fridays and then 2 hours on Sundays. Only thing I hate about live streaming is it eats up all my gold. Like the amount of gold I would have if I didn't have to refill my gas tank would be crazy. And I'm not going to make you guys watch the advertisements. I should be mean and rotten and make you watch the ads so I can refill my gas, but I'm pretty sure everybody would leave the live stream. They'd be like, nope, I'm out of here. They'd be like, I'm out of here. What's this guy doing? I guess my other option is I could just always start buying gold. I don't think it's too terribly expensive to buy gold, honestly. I can't remember. I think the gold seemed reasonably priced. Most of the stuff in this game seems a little overpriced, but $20 for 1,400 gold. I mean, if I spent $20, that would be a huge amount of times I could refill my gas tank for that $20. You know what I mean? That would probably be like a month's worth of refilling my gas tank for $20. So I'm just thinking out loud here. Now, when it comes to like game cash, most of this stuff is always really overpriced. Like keys are really overpriced. Game cash is really overpriced. Elite tokens are really overpriced, but I think the gold is the one thing that's not horrible. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not like terrible. Depending on what you're trying to do with it, that is. Now, you can buy 30,000 gold for $100. That's expensive. 12 million game cash for $99. That's crazy. So, that's not even enough. That's not even enough to upgrade to stage 5 tier. That's not enough to upgrade 2 tier 5 cars. Think about that. That's crazy. I don't know why the prices are so expensive on the resources in this game. I mean, you can find some little deals here and there, but they're not that good. The deals aren't that great, usually. I mean, none of these deals are that great. I wish they would put some like really good deals in here. At least like one great deal per day or something. Oh well. I'm just kind of looking at this stuff and thinking out loud, but Ahmad, you're welcome, buddy. Have a good one, buddy. I appreciate all you guys for coming out. Thank you for being here. But honestly, I mean, I think they would sell a lot of resources if they were more affordable. People would buy that stuff up, but the average person is going to look at that and be like, nope. Nope. I mean, that's a lot of money for those resources. Pro, have a great day, buddy. Ah, Skies, you were in the Acura. Okay, that's you. Good race, man. Good race. Proteins, I spelled microphone wrong. And I don't know, man. I'm dyslexic. You can expect me to spell everything wrong, but thanks for pointing that out. I will look at it. I'll take a look at it, but yeah, I spell it all wrong. I'm a terrible speller. Anyways, yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for checking out my terrible spelling. Thanks for hanging out with me on the live streams. And yeah, if I spell something wrong, don't be afraid to be like, hey, dummy, you spelled something wrong, because, you know, that's just kind of what I do since I'm dyslexic. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. And you guys are super duper awesome. Thank you for the support. We'll be back on Sunday for another live stream, and catch you then. See ya, and thank you.